A wise friend told me, more than 60 minutes of thinking of any kind is bound to lead to confusion.
Could you have said that at 9:30?
Yeah. However, I'm not confused by the numbers. And today, from listening to everybody, it's pretty obvious that there will not be 11 members of council voting for the reconsideration. So rather than saying why you shouldn't vote and what we're going to do, I'd prefer to spend the last couple minutes that I get to talk about where do we go from here. Because it doesn't matter what I'm going to vote, because that's how it's going to play out. I think one of the biggest challenges that I've had in 5 years, and I'm going to be very honest, is switching from a business mode to a political mode. And what I mean by politics is it's this weird bubble that doesn't have consequences, where we can say anything we want, we're not held accountable, we say radical things, it just happens. And it's a bizarre thing. And what I look at today when I see people out front here and especially the last week on the ugly emails that we all get, the divisive people within Calgary, it breaks my heart, because we used to be a can-do city, and we've turned into fear-mongering. We've turned into, as politicians, if you don't like something, I'm going to create hyperpole news, and because of the new world, it becomes fact. And we do a disservice to our citizens, regardless of what side, when we get on it. And I don't think I'll ever get over this in my career as a councillor. Sometimes I even want to take a shower because I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of some things that were said on this council. I'm ashamed of some things that are said in the paper. And I'm going to point one out because I just can't let it go, and it's a fact. And I'm going to read it because it was in the paper, so it's not. So of course it's true if it's written in the paper, right? Thank you. So, City Council has the misguided desire to chase adventure and glory, says Farkas, seeing the Olympics as the ultimate political vanity project. For City Council, it's par for the course to ram things down the throats of Calgarians, but they don't expect Calgarians will have a breaking point. That's quoted in the paper. Well, I'm council. I've never said that. I represent my citizens just like every other councillor, and that's an insult. And it's degrading to politicians, and this is the new world we're in. So I ask Calgarians in the next little while, because you're going to have a few days, and obviously we're going to have the poll is, please make the effort to do the research. Whether you're for or against, stay out of the ugly conversations. Get off Twitter. Talk to each other like the old world and have a conversation. Try to get the right kind of information and respect each other regardless of your position. So I hope out of anything that I say today that people will get that message, because this is not Calgary. This is not who we are. Stand up, be different. Thank you.